Hey, welcome back to another episode of Fresh Produce. I'm Pete from BTI. I'm here with Phil from Manitou. We're going to talk briefly about the Mezzer fork today. I covered this in a past video, but Phil, you have a little more detail to fill in for us, right?
Yeah. So this is the new Manitou Mezzer, and this one is a 275 180 millimeter travel. All of the Mezzers, whether it's 275 or 29, are designed to be internally travel adjustable with these little 10 mil spacers right here. So these compensate for the negative volume. So at 180, this fork is going to feel the same as it does at 140 millimeters of travel, and there's no need to buy any extra internal parts. This is all included in the box.
No rod or anything like that to change?
Nothing.
That's pretty smooth. Makes it easier to stock the fork as well, I imagine.
Definitely.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and we do have 37 and 44 mil offsets in 275, and then 44 and 51 in 29 inch.
Cool. Kind of a mandatory these days, but perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we do have a stock size, like we'll have this in maybe a 160 and a 150 for what you're looking at. It's not just the 180.
Okay.
So we have them pre-built in different sizes.
Okay, yeah. So good to fit kind of the average bike you might have or stock in a shop. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
And you can always know from the back of the leg, it'll say what it came stock as, wheel size, travel, and then right here will be your air setup guide.
Okay, cool. So it's a little different than a lot of forks. There's two valves on this one, right?
Correct.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes, that's called the IRT air system. And we have our main air valve down at the bottom is a shaft that once you put your shock pump on, automatically equalizes the positive and negative chamber.
Okay.
So it's going to give you a consistent feel whether you weigh 100 pounds or whether you weigh 200 pounds.
Okay, so no pass-through port at some certain level of travel or no cycling the fork as you...
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what sometimes a dead spot gets created with that port. That doesn't happen here. Up top, we have our secondary positive air chamber called the IRT. Uh-huh. And what this does is it lets you independently tune the mid and ending stroke from the beginning stroke.
Gotcha. So not going to use tokens in this fork, right?
Correct. Yeah, we have a token system in some of our other forks called the IVA.
Yeah.
The deal with tokens is they don't compress. Air compresses.
So it's a more like fluid change as you're getting into that ending stroke. Huh?
Definitely. Yep. And you can make the fork feel more linear. You can make it more progressive. If you're riding in Moab, hitting a lot of drops of flat, you can ramp it up.
Sweet. All adjustable without taking the fork apart.
Yep.
That's a huge benefit, I think, for a lot of folks.
Definitely.
Okay, can you tell us about the damper? What's going on that side?
Yeah, so this is a sealed cartridge damper with a bladder and a relief valve.
Sweet.
So kind of taking care of some of the things that people have had problems before with bladders. And we have a high-speed and low-speed compression up top, rebound at the bottom, nice wide adjustment range on this fork. Give you lots of years of service.
Sweet. That sounds great, Phil. Thanks for coming to share. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below. Don't forget to ask at your local bike shop for any products you see on our program. Tell them BTI sent you.